Welcome to part 2 of our arcade crystal coffee grinder restoration. Today we're going to be doing a little prep work on these castings, grinding them down a little bit, get rid of some of the ugly spots, and a little bit of body work, and we'll get them ready for primer. And hopefully today we should be in the paint booth and we'll get them primered. Alright, so what we're looking at here is some of these seams. You can see that very well. And we're grinding those down. We'll be looking for pinholes like those, and just general ugly spots that need to be taken care of. This one's pretty bad right here. So we get the Dremel out in the grinder and clean them up. Okay, we're all prepped up now. Everything's ground down. So I was using a 2-inch 36 grit Roloc disc, and I really wasn't putting any pressure on it at all, just letting the grinder do the work. And the whole point behind that is knocking down any high spots, and it also reveals your pinholes, which we're going to have to fill in. So we'll have a little bit of body work like on the A there and around this chewed up thing. So we'll be using 3M body filler, except for here. Just got a little chewed up spot right there, and I don't want to use body filler on it. Just taking the cup on and off, it's just a weak spot. I wouldn't trust body filler there. So we're going to do JB Weld on that one, right there, which means it can't be primered tonight, but I'll go ahead and do body work on the rest of this, and we'll primer all this, and then I'll primer the other part later on. Oh, Mr. Trumpet there. About 20 minutes, so knock all this down with 120 grit. Okay, on the inside here, that's where this piece rides. So we don't want to primer or paint inside there. So we're going to take our 1/4 inch Limelight tape and we'll just lay out a area here. Keep it bare metal. I've been a 3M fine line tape user my entire life, like 30 years worth, and I gotta tell you, this stuff here is way better, especially for laying out graphics. That should be plenty. That's the only part that really rides on it. Then we'll just take a little piece of tape and plug that hole. We can clean it out later, but this will make life easier. All right, we'll hang up all this stuff and get some primer on. Okay, let's get ready to do some primer here. For this one, I'm using this Finish One 2K urethane primer. The reason for that is it's not real thick. Typically, I would use, well, I've recently switched from PPG to Limeline. I really like their primers, but they are a high build, and this is not. And being that this is kind of an ornate cast iron piece, we really don't want to build a whole bunch of primer on there. We're actually going to do just 2 coats, not real heavy. I've already mixed this up. So this is mixed at a 4-to-1 ratio. I'm using an Iwata with a 1.3 tip. This turned out to be a really good gun. If you're looking at one, just be careful. I've seen them on Temu and other places for like $49, and those are absolutely counterfeit guns. Yeah, these are about $350 for a real one. Okay, everything's hung up, blown off, wiped out with the tack rag. I've got to keep the shop around 70 degrees. So we'll go in, get our first coat on.
Okay, primer done. We will, I'll have to primer the front piece separately, probably tomorrow. And I like to give my primer a good 3-4 days just to sit and dry. So next time we'll be bluing up the hardware and hopefully nickel plating a few pieces. So hopefully you got something out of this video. If you want to like and subscribe, that would be great. And we'll see you next time.